Well, hey there, what's up? Welcome back. Was gonna play some Star Citizen today, but I completely forgot about me not being able to fucking load into it because it's buggy as hell right now. So I decided to try out this game that I was recommended called Foxhole. I like war games, but I've been getting tired of like Call of Duty and all that shit. It's just boring. This one's apparently like an entire war. Like these battles go on for real time, like a month. So I wanted to check it out, see how good it is, and see how it works. So here's Foxhole. There we go. All right. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, Eric? Yeah, I thought I'd get on here, stream for a little bit. I missed your stream the other day. I apologize for that. I was sleeping when you were streaming. Okay, let's play. Cavaliers built empire in the cold, treacherous north. Ah, it sounds like Ohio. Alright, we'll take it. Oh my goodness, we're losing. Just sitting in my office waiting for an interview person to show up. And last stream was a shit show, let's say that. Oh, was it? How so? Oh my goodness. All right. It is. 5M, then fast food sim made my pressure go high and grocery sim too much. Deploy. Okay, let's check this out. Okay. How the fuck we lost an entire hex in a night? Let's just check this out. I just want to see what this looks like. Join a squad. I'm not joining a squad yet. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. Do we have like a firing range or something I can try some shit out? Boy. Okay, alright. This looks like a contested region. Let's deploy here. I have no idea what I'm doing, just to let you know. I have never actually tried this game.
Эту сталь перерабатываешь, везешь в разработку, ну, там есть здание, где надо его сдавать. Тебе дают ящики экспериментальные. Из них это то, что ты будешь открывать. Там есть таблица развития, и туда металлолом отвозишь. Там раз в неделю там, или раз в 4 дня ты что-то открываешь. Там первый уровень, второй уровень, третий. Также тех Но чтобы она открывалась, надо копать металлолом, молотком стучать, там уголь, вот эти заводы все помогать. И с них постепенно валится всякая херня. Также потом подлодки строятся, и когда начинаешь копать еще опять стали.
Okay. Right. Alright. No, no idea what they were saying. We're gonna roll with them. Wait. The only thing I have is a pistol. Okay. All right. How do I Hold on. I have no idea what I'm doing. Um. Oh dear. Yeah. The only thing I have is a pistol, and I don't. I want a rifle. Okay. All right. All right. We need to find out to see if they have. Let me at least pull my weapon out because I'm not quite sure if.
Вот еще один.
I,
Так, где этот человечек?
Где-то левее.
I'm fucking rolling with them. I really don't care.
Слушай, мне кажется, что он просто уже ушел.
Ребят, слушай, а по рации... Как вообще по рации, типа, нахуй?
А ты карту включи на М, увидишь зеленую точку.
I don't fucking know what's going on, guys.
Смотрите, тут показывает, типа, что одна точка...
I'm fucking rolling with. Do we have a map? We do have a map. I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, I'm all the way down there. Oh, we own this. Salvage mine, safe house. Okay, you know what? Let's go hit the storage depot. Dude, I'm confused too. I was recommending this game because they said it's an awesome war game. I'm just trying to get to the storage. So we're gonna take the right road right here. By the way, I tried joining your Discord, but the link is expired. Oh, is it? Alright. That's weird. I set it for infinite. Alright, so this is... Is this the storage? Rank 3 or higher. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it says that there's weapons here. Am I just dumb? Do I not know what to do? This is a base, right? Yeah. I was thinking like, oh, okay. 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 Well, we just take one of these and just a clip. 79762. Oh, that's 792. Okay, I guess we don't have any fucking ammo for this? 9mm. 792. 762. Okay, alright. How about we just go put this back? But we take... Dude, that just doesn't make sense. Storm rifle. Yeah, it's definitely the different completely different ammo for that. Okay, alright, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and take that and that. Alright, let's see how we can open up our own inventory.
Oh, do you see tanks? Do we have anti-tank weapon?
Where'd the tank come
Yeah,
from?
we have sticky. We have 8 sticky. We need to be. We need to ambush him.
Okay, well, I want to, but I don't know how to open my.
А есть патрон на винтовку, ребят?
Нету, видимо.
М?
Видимо, нет.
А, жалко, блин. Ладно, сейчас, секунду.
Ладно, нет.
Есть вроде, бросай.
No, I want it.
Доставай
I want to
сразу.
see.
Ага, есть.
Tab. Tab is
А, тут
inventory.
вообще ни хрена нету, ё. Куда я попал?
Okay.
Много патрончиков.
alright,
Кому
there we
надо одну дам патрон на линейку?
О,
Alright.
здорово, ребят!
go get this. I definitely heard a tank roll up. Hey. You know what? Fuck it. These guys aren't doing anything. Open my map real fast. Alright. See, what I can't tell is, are these things? That's okay, that's starting territory. Need manpower. That's too far. I don't even know if I would be able to get there. Fuck it. Let's push to this. Right? Yeah, let's push to that. I heard an explosion. I heard it.
GG, my guys. Finish him, finish him. We'll go on. No, you go and finish him. Ah, dang. You have munition. It strikes work, maybe not. Oh man, how many bandages you have on this truck? It's one. Do you have B-mats or hammer on you, man?
Yeah, I got my mic on.
Yeah, I heard you. So, you have B-mats, hammer, or I need to bring that?
This is my first time playing, so I have no idea what that is.
Oh, Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. You see the car actually is smoking, and when a vehicle is smoking, is disabled. You can't drive it. So you need to repair it. It was enemy vehicle or ally vehicles. For that, you need a hammer. Then you have, and you need BMAT materials. It's basic construct materials.
Okay.
What we say BMATs for short terms, if you want.
Yeah.
So we go back to the town hall and we take BMATs. Follow me.
All right. I appreciate it.
No problem. It's good.
All right.
So we heard. And because it's interesting, we have no BMATs in here. So we fucked. So not what we can do. We can call some other warden to help us to bring back the bandages manually. So drop all your stuff in the town hall. Well, it's good. Follow me. You're right. Take the little piece. And so, just question. I'm Dirty Man. Why you take Foxhole? Oh, you play first, but it's your first session on the game.
Yeah, it's my first time playing completely.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My buddy recommended it to me.
A good buddy. I see. Now you press E to open the vehicles. You see his inventory, and you take all the band-aid. All you can.
All right, I did it.
Now we go back to the town hall and we put all of the stuff in the town hall. Just for explication, for your first term, every object have a weight. So if you wear too many objects, you're very slow. Like you see your stamina on the corner of your screen.
Одну
you have it.
вагон.
Yeah, I see it.
Так,
Где
ребята,
два?
здорово, я здесь, я живой. Где?
If you take
Ну,
many objects, просто.
Стой ты кровавый.
Second.
Да стой ты, блядь.
Я
Кровавый, говорю.
Я не кровал.
All right, I dropped them all off.
Обещаю.
Just here. Hey, it's good. Hello, my guys.
Hello, brother, hello.
This is awesome.
And I don't see Colleen. It's good. Slow push, I see.
I forgot I was crouched.
No problem. Take all the bandages, and now you shoot the car. Normally, if you shoot, you don't have ammo.
No, I dropped it off.
I know. So we go back and we take ammunition now. And for the example, we use special equipment like sticky. Do you ever see a sticky grenade in other video games than Foxhole?
Yes, yeah.
I will show you the stick. So when you go to the we have only moments. We take moments. I take moments. Just follow me now.
Okay, you know what? This is pretty cool. Did you want me to shoot that? Yeah, I can't hear you anymore. I Can you hear me? What is going on? Why can't I? Can you hear me? I completely don't understand what happened. That's my mic. We're in. We're in. The option reconnect. Is that better? Yep. Yeah, mic in. Yeah, I have no idea. Can you hear me now? You? Yep, it's not working. Sorry, guys. We're trying to figure this out. Yeah?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Ah, speak better, colleague. You're red like race.
I killed the both of you. Shut up.
Ah, what the fuck? I just hear shut up and
Well, I don't want to waste their supplies. I don't want to do that. All right. So apparently our voice channel got all kinds of messed up. We're gonna go ahead and just redeploy. We were right here. Oh, deploy is pointing this way. Okay. All right. All right. Want to make. I wonder why it's not connecting to the audio. Hey, can anyone hear me? Okay, hold on. Let's log out. Make sure everything's set up right. Yep, everything's good. Let's get back into the war. Okay. Hey, can anyone hear me? It says connected. Yep.
Walczy tam cały czas.
What? Hello? Alright. Hold on. We're completely backing out. Apparently, something messed up. And I'm not quite sure because, as you can hear, my mic is working correctly. If we can't figure out what's going on. Alright. The audio, voice chat is on. My output is that. My input is this. That's the only other mic I have. Okay. Play. Well, if voice chat doesn't work, then there's not much I can do. There we go. It's working. All right, we got it. We got it. Now we have to deploy. All right. This is pretty in depth. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Okay, deployment's this way. So we're gonna go ahead and redeploy just so I can. Deploying. Where was that at? It wasn't by water. I wanted to say it was right here. Is that not it? Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, all right. We found out where we were at. It's this guy again. He doesn't moderate his own chat. I'm sorry. I do not. I've been trying to figure out like what's going on with this. See, what I don't understand is why does this have 7? That's 44, 762, 762. Unless it's a typo. Because that's saying 79. I've never heard of 792. Let's just take it real fast. See how this works out. Okay, alright. You should be sorry, yeah, and go down on your knees. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, these enemies were down here. This is where my body was at. My body was down here. Dead. I died right here. Okay. There's that broken car again. I was providing some backups. I don't know exactly how to. Okay, so that ammo is definitely wrong. How is work? Did you get the bad guys? We have gotten quite a few bad guys actually. Got some good amount of drugs on it too. But he's a corporal. I'm a nothing. So what are we doing? Come here and ask for whatever you want. Nimbus arcs. Let's see. What did they do? Ah, drug possession. We got them on. We got both of them on stops. Got some good drugs out of them. That's about it, though. What? Where are we going? Why are we in enemy territory? I just have a pistol, my guy. At least he didn't steal Grandma's walking cane. No. Doing? Where are we going? What is this war? Do I have to, like, repair this? Just came back from grocery shopping. Too much white stuff out there. Oh, yeah. We haven't gotten much recently. I have no idea what you want me to do, bro. Is this like enemy territory? Shots fired, shots fired. What is going on? Oh my god, I'm gonna get stuck in this fucking... Zigzag, zigzag. Dude, I don't know where we're at. What is going on? Like, yeah, never mind. Dude, I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea. Like, at all, what we're doing. All I'm trying to do is okay, so that place sucks. So this is a contested region. See, that's a contested too, but that one's fucking boring. Contested, contested. This is a contested. Friendly population med. Alright, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know what's going on, but There we go. Yeah, 762. 762. Okay. Great. Okay. Okay, that sounds like a tank. Okay, alright. Alright, no idea what I'm gonna be doing. That's a lot of blue. Okay, so let's go up there. Yes. I want to make sure I'm going the right way. Alright. Yep. We're just gonna follow this road. Then we're gonna cut straight down. There we go. Alright. Okay. Yes. Alright. We're going to the line. Okay, how do I make this my base? I guess I don't. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Now we're getting into it. Now we're getting into this fight. Oh, wow, okay, alright. You know what? Let's flank him. By the way, do you know what you never did during the past days? What? What didn't I do the past days? Hey, I got someone! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where'd that shot come from? There he is. All right. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Has to play games. I'm sorry. I've been busy, man. The last couple of days I was working. Oh no, not this guy. We're gonna take just some of his ammo. Oh, was that a grenade? Oh my god. I'm taking a grenade. Let's see how we can do this. Alright, alright. Oh, grenade! Man, these guys are on point. Look at that. Instantly get hit, and they're like, all right, I'm coming for you. Okay, all right. Yeah, preparing for the next holiday. This guy's fucking building back here. Okay, alright. I can't get it that far. Alright, got one. We got him down. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that fucking, what's it called? It's that barbed wire fence, can't beat the boys. All right. No, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool. All right, let's take another one of these, and then we'll take two of these. And then switch this out. Make sure everything is reloaded. 'Cause for some reason when you spawn, you don't start with reloaded weapons. Alright. We're going back to the front line, guys. I want to make sure I'm going the right way. Yep, I am going the right way. Why don't I hear gunfire yet? Did we take it? Oh, yeah, okay, alright, it's bad, it's bad. Into a rifle garrison, tier 2. Whatever, okay, whatever. I don't know what's going on. My goodness, is this a war? Oh, oh, oh! How? I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Okay, we have to figure out how to lay down. How do you lay down? X. Come on! Get out of there! Whatever. I'm part of the machine now. I am part of the machine. Your body will serve as a shield. Oh, I want to get out. Oh, I beside it. Oh, I got it! No! 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 Anything but that! Fuck it. We're gonna do what we did beforehand. We're going that way. We're going over here. It's so dark. Okay. All right. Oh, there's someone right there. There's someone right there. These fucking sandbags, man. They won't let me. Oh my god, dude. I don't know if I like this game. I'm so fucking confused. The machine needs your meat shield. I mean, seriously, I'm not quite sure, like... See, that's a fucking trench gun. Okay, alright. See, I fucking feel bad taking weapons. Fuck it, I don't really care. Let's do this. We'll take weapons. Alright, let's check this map out. See how we want to do it. Oh man, it's a fucking island. Okay. That sucks. What if we just go around? Let's, it's fine, you can always play Green Hell instead. I'm thinking about switching over, man. It's so dark. We need to just get all the way over to the left. Let's just hit this right here. All right, I hear tanks to my right. All right, where exactly are we at? Oh, we're not even by the front line yet. Okay. Okay, it's our guys. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. Let me get equipped, alright? Alright, alright. Alright. Here we go, Suffer in War. I'm gonna play some...
Hey.
Ooh, 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 ooh. What the fuck? Wasn't there just an entire team of people right there a little bit ago? Whatever. Whatever.
Gotcha.
Oh, goodness. Some near. What's near? Hold on. Prequel to Near Automata?
Ringo.
Hey, thank you for the subscription, my man.
Ringo.
All right. Thank you, Ruin. I appreciate the subscription. All right.
Ringo.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, D-Mac, for the subscription. I appreciate it, my man. Welcome to the family, all three of you.
Ringo.
Oh, wow. All right, all four of you. Hey, Big Bad, how's it going? Hello, I'm going around gifting subs to support those who are streaming Foxhole. All right.
Ringo.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Dude, that's not just one.
Ringo.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for gifting all those subs. I appreciate it. It's my first time playing Foxhole, so I apologize if I'm not that good at it. Actually, you know, they don't even have any more ammo here for this. Right? Yeah, they don't. We'll give the weapon back. I don't really want to take stuff that's not good. It's fine. I have 2,100 hours in the game, so I can give you a tips or advice if you wish. Hey, man, I'll take any tips or advice. Right here, I'm just trying to see what the war is actually like. It's just a very, very large learning curve, man. I'll say that. I'm just checking out to see if... I just have to figure out, like, like classes and everything. Like, I wouldn't mind being a medic. But also, I'm not really looking for, like, war all the time. Like, look at that. That's cool. Like, do not use hospital bunkers. Like, that's the problem, is trying to figure out. Yeah. It does little to teach new players. You have to rely on tutorials and veteran players. Yeah, I was rolling with a veteran player for a while, but the push to talk stopped working on everyone for some reason. There. Now we are level 4 hype tree. Heck yeah. Yeah, because for some reason my audio keeps on, like, staying disconnected, which doesn't really make sense to me. But that's one reason what I would like to figure out how to fix is my voice chat. Because I can't hear anyone at all. Which took some of the bugs out as the game uses a third-party voice chat system. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, it works in the beginning, and then just completely stops for me. Alright, let's just roll with this guy. Well, where's he going? Where exactly? Oh yeah, we're definitely in enemy territory now. Do you have all your chats enabled? U key for all chats and I and O for local one. Let's see. Yeah. Unmuted. Yep, everything's unmuted. Everything is enabled. Yeah, I remember one thing is get out of the way of tanks because you're not. No one cares about you. I see this is what I'm talking about. Let me get into a bunker real fast so I can figure this out. So it should be working fine other than the bugs from the systems. Oh, grab those radios and binos, valuable equipment. Are they? Alright. See if we can hurry up and grab them. Radios, bino. Alright. So what do they do exactly? I hear shots being fired, but I'm not quite sure if that not if you know our guys. Alright. If we can connect one time. There's definitely people down there. Oh, you know what? We got bino. So that's definitely our guy. Okay, alright, alright. Binos lets you see out farther, about 125 meters radius, updates your map intel automatically every 5 seconds. Ooh, do I have to equip the radio? Oh, I do. Okay, alright, alright. Okay, alright. Real fast, let's just double check again. I'm not quite sure if there was a trench up here. We got green guys down there, so let's go hit them real fast. Okay, so there is an enemy down there. You have difficulty seeing at night, you can go to options, set the post-processing to low, and turn your gamma up. Okay. Alright, the graphics. Post-processing off, to low. Then turn the gamma up. Oh, okay, alright. What are these guys doing? Yeah, that really helped out. Oh my goodness.
There like aren't enough mammons.
They definitely killed a dude down there, didn't they? You might see the enemy base from the area you're at. Alright. Hey! I could really use the help. Alright, well, once I get healed up somehow. Now, where's your health at? Or is it just on your body? Oh, your body. Okay, alright. Do you bleed out, or does it matter? The blood. Okay, okay. I just want to make sure, see if you bleed out or anything. Oh well. We're going. Fuck it. You can bleed out depending on the weapon that hit you. Okay, alright. It looks like it was a 9mm submachine gun, so hopefully I don't bleed out from that. Oh, I was hoping for... Oh, yes, yes, okay, alright, alright. There's an icon by the white bar on the top left that will have the red blood dripping. It will show that you're bleeding. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. No, no! Bro! Okay, so voice chat's working again. Which is good.
Just die, there's no plasma, bro. Just die.
Get a CV up here, get a CV.
Okay, alright.
We gotta push them across the bridge and destroy the bridge. Put an end to this crap.
Okay, alright.
Oh no, the private's been hit in the private parts.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I was gonna ask you. These bunkers, they're AI bunkers, right? Do you just shoot them to destroy them? Is that it? Combat, try to keep your top of your screen rotated in the direction you're going. That way, you can always see further. Like that? Okay. Correct. For the camera. Okay, alright. What is going on? Why is there so much? So that enemies? I can never tell with the flag. Also, yes, some buildings will have flags that are AI. Some can be destroyed with smaller caliber, but majority will need to be destroyed with explosive or equipment. Okay, alright, alright. It doesn't look like there's anyone here. I hear a bunch of reloading, but I can't tell if it's from us or not. Okay. So my guess would be that can't be destroyed with what I got. Do I have a grenade? No, that was my last 2 deaths. The small pillboxes can be destroyed by guns using 12x7mm rounds. Otherwise, you need the AG grenade or a PG round tank shell. Okay, alright. No, I don't want to do that. Damn, do they hit hard. Okay. Alright, some defense can be suppressed by small caliber rounds. Once you put enough bullets down to range, the flag will flash white so the AI and the players inside will not be able to shoot back. Oh, okay. Oh man, he had a grenade too, I think. Okay, alright. They don't have any fucking grenades. Okay. Ooh. Okay, alright. I could easily hop on in a few minutes and help teach you the game if you want. Alright, man. What time is it? Yeah, I have about another hour of playtime, man, if you wanted to do that. I appreciate it. Fuck. I didn't know that there were that many people in there. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I didn't mean to push if there was gonna be that many. Just let me know if you do hop on. I'll just go to the home region real fast. Okay. Yeah, I'm logging in now. Alright, man. Sounds good. That's... Okay. Okay, alright. Did you want me to wait here, or do you want me to go to an area? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, okay, so this is like a... This is a place that can't even be rated. May have to go to an area. Home region is the only location in the game that has multiples. Oh, okay, alright. Well, pick where you want me to go. I'll try to find it. I know I was here for a while. No, it depends on what you wish to learn. It honestly, it doesn't matter, man. Whatever you think is a good thing for a new person to learn. I know I probably wouldn't mind transporting stuff or learning how to do the infantry, combat engineering, logistics. Are you starting? Are all starting? Let's do logistics. I wouldn't mind trying to learn the basics of like delivering materials and stuff like that to bases. Got it. Let me look for a good location. All right. Hopefully voice chat continues to work, man. Man, I can't believe you got 2,100 hours in this game. That's awesome. I just found out about it. One of my buddies recommended it to me. It's definitely my type of game, but the learning curve, I have to get over that hump first. You should try the region Clans Valley, town called. Alright, Clans Valley. Okay. Plains Valley, town called the King. Okay. You can type the King in the search bar. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm traveling there now. What's it so? Oh, it's because I wasn't even inside. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, they have a bunch of fucking shit here. Should I take a? I'm gonna take a weapon just in case. I won't take too much though. Oh, there you are. Hey. Oh, nope. Voice chat's not working.
All right. Are you able to hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. All right. I just need to lower your volume in the Twitch so I didn't get interrupted by my own voice. All right. So, yeah, I'll teach you on how to do Logi. I'll try to keep it as bare minimum as simple as I can. I'm going to go through the starting process, how we gather resources to the end product of actually delivering to the front line. So I'll try to keep it as simple and as quick as I can so I don't take up too much of your time.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate it.
So all we really need will be a hammer. So, because then there's a couple ways to get raw materials. You can go to an actual field and harvest it, which you can do with a hammer, or you can do with a sledgehammer, which is faster than a hammer. Or whenever technology is unlocked, we can actually use a type of harvesting vehicle to get that even faster. But for what we're just going to do, we're just going to do a quick hammer.
Okay, that works.
And then we'll probably head into actual town real quick because we need to locate a truck. Because everything's a lot easier when you have a truck to work with. Oh, let me do one other thing too in case we get separated. I'm going to create a squad. So I'm going to invite you into it. Check the top left-hand corner of your screen and hit the green check mark. All right. So now when you look on your compass, you should see an orange marker. That points in my direction.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
And then if we get too far away, we can use the squad chat, which is by default the golf key, G key. Because local chat you can only do in certain proximity.
Okay.
I was making a mistake and run the wrong direction like I normally do, so we're going to head southwest. Actually, I can go ahead and show you this building over here real quick. We'll have to come to the other side so you can actually we can access it kind of right here. But if you hit the E key, echo key, this is our research center. So certain fields will drop secondary type resources, which you'll take to refinery, and I'll show you how to do that. But you can take that refined material, bring it back here, and this is how we unlock technology for better vehicles, equipment, and guns and whatnot.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I probably chose the wrong location because I forgot how far the actual logistics building is from this town from the town hall. Alright, so be careful on the roads, especially around here. A lot of vehicles will be coming around, like right there.
Yeah, I almost got taken out.
And yeah, crossing these bridges are never fun.
Now, do I always have to push T to talk?
Yes, in game you do.
Okay.
I would recommend if you want to make it easier, and it's also good practice because your T key is right next to your R key, which is reload your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you probably don't realize that if, say for example, the rifle you have holds 12 rounds per clip. If you fire one round and accidentally hit your R key, those 11 remaining bullets just disappear. You don't get them back. So I rekey by my local chat to caps lock.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we're just gonna go right over here real quick and see if we can't try to pick up a truck. We may have to build one, it's depending. Looks like there are a few, well, some parked here. Let's see if there's one that is unlocked. Nope, these already got that. We've got that, and they've got that, so it looks like we might have to try and build one. Alright, so this building right here is the garage. You can build a lot of the vehicles here, but people will mainly build it for just normal trucks that you see driving around here, or if a tank needs to be quickly produced at an expensive rate, they can do it here.
Okay.
Otherwise, do we have any... no B mats there? And no B mats in there as well. So I'm looking for a resource inside some of these buildings called basic material. This is your fundamental resource to producing almost everything in the game. And sadly we have none nearby, so we may have to head out on foot and get a couple ourselves just in order to make a truck.
Okay.
Or we can probably use this truck that's here if it's unlocked. Yeah. This actually makes it a lot easier.
Alright, that
So
works.
this here is obviously a dump truck. It's good for getting a lot of raw materials. It won't allow you to transport anything else. So we can just use this for the time being until we get the resources we need and then build a normal truck.
Okay. Now, do the resources respawn?
Yeah, so in the field we're going to right here, this is our salvage field. This is where you get all your basic items. And once this field has been fully depleted, it normally takes about an hour and a half for it to respawn. We do have two other fields. One is component. Those components going to make refined materials, which makes tanks and artillery. And we have another field, which is a sulfur field. That will go into high explosive materials that make artillery shells and tank shells. Those typically have a respawn time of 3 or 6 hours, depending on how the death set for that war.
Okay.
I made a quick mistake. Got to lock the truck. You can shift and then click on it and then transfer it all in that slot.
Oh, okay.
We'll just get it a little bit more just so we have a whole bunch of spares to work with. But this field will get your secondary resources such as aluminum, iron, copper, and sometimes rare materials. The first three I mentioned now will go into our technology. The rare materials will be used to create our very expensive equipment like battleships, ballistic missiles, and so on.
So there's pretty much like different tiers of salvage then.
Not quite. So, the field itself will generate randomly of what secondary item it will drop. And whatever it is, it'll be for the whole field.
Oh, okay.
So, say for example, you come up field and it'll drop copper, that entire field will just drop copper. Then you may come to the field again, and the next time it'll drop aluminum.
All right. Did you want to get more? Up. Voice chat died. Yep.
See, you have a clock with a green check mark. If you hit that clock with a green check mark, that squad locks it for your squad. So what that means is, if I come up to the truck and I lock it and I don't have a squad lock, even though you're in my squad, you can't get access to it. But if I squad lock it and have the truck locked, anyone in my squad can access and get into the truck.
Oh, okay, that makes it a lot easier.
If you want to show on too.
You have a wrench?
Yeah, I can show. You can show that one too.
I just refresh it, so it'll take about 30 minutes for me to show them how to do that.
Yeah, it's alright. Do you want me to drop the wrench?
If you don't mind.
Sure.
I can show them once the clocks start to wear off. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
So basically, even though it's squad locked, anyone can get into the truck and drive off with it. They just can't pull anything out of it. That includes enemy players, so you always want to make sure you have both locks enabled. And as I was saying, after about 30 minutes or so, if you don't refresh your locks, such as unlocking and relocking, they will wear off on their own. Which means now even you cannot get back into it unless you use a wrench to dismantle the lock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It doesn't give you a whole bunch of information. If you don't remember it, that's fine. I will, after this, give you a YouTube name, a name in the YouTube, of YouTube in your Twitch chat. He has dozens of very high quality, detailed Foxhole tutorials that covers every aspect of the game that you can watch in your free time to learn and refresh your memory.
Yeah, that would be actually perfect. Because I really want to get into this game.
Yeah, and having those tutorials will make it a lot easier for you. So, I'm going to try not to block everyone here. There's a lot of traffic. I'm going to drive up to you right about here. And then hit your Z key, or hop back in the truck and hit your Z key, or you can hit Alt-1. Alright, now you're in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Now, this building here is the refinery. Hit the E key to access. And here is where you're going to take all of your raw materials to refine it into a material that you can now produce with. So for this little thing that we're going to do here now, you see the very first icon in the middle UI. It has the resource that you have in your truck. It has a ratio of 2 to 1, so every 2 salvage will make a metal-looking beam.
Yeah.
Or what we call basic material. Just right-click on that first icon that says salvage, and click submit all.
Just donate it to me after that.
There you go.
Okay.
So
All
now
right,
you
got
can
it.
see there is, now you can see there is a timer going. This is how long it'll take to produce what you just submitted in. What you could do is drive back off to another field, go get more resources, come back, and just constantly keep filling this up. That way, when you actually start your factory and storage part of your logistics, you don't have to constantly keep driving a long distance to a field. You're trying to make it as efficient as possible. That way you can produce more and you don't burn yourself out on doing logi as much.
Yeah, that works out.
Alright, so we can go ahead and back the truck up and park it out of the way. Because for what we need
I
to
got
do
back
now,
on the
we can't
passenger
use that
side.
truck. So I want to check another truck I see sitting here. It's locked. I might be able to show you this.
I guess that's out of the way.
Yeah, it's a good position. So I had the wrench in my hand, which I just like putting up a gun. I'm going to crouch next to the door, and I'm going to hit my left click to fire. And right now I try to, but it says too soon to unlock friendly vehicle, which means the lock on it has not wore off yet.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Well,
yeah, I seen that.
Well, well, that sucked. Well, I'm running back to you.
I'm heading back to you real quick now with the truck we had to pick you up, and then we'll head back to refinery, and we may grab some basic materials so we can build a truck that we need.
All right, I did not expect him to just run me over like that.
Traffic here is pretty bad because we are in what is called a major logi hub. It has all of the buildings required to do a lot of logistics, including the most important building in the game, the mass production factory.
Hello, Emotic.
How's it going, Kuba?
Good.
What are you up to?
What?
So what are you up to?
I'm moving my stuff from refinery from yesterday patrol.
Ah, okay. I'll tell you, I was trying not to run you off. Yep, you too. That's one of my regiment members.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to head back to the refinery, and since you submitted those basic materials, only you have access to it because you said it as personal.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll have to pull out some just so we can actually produce a truck that we need.
Okay.
Unless we could ever get lucky with any of these real quick. Let's take a quick look, see if we can get any of these trucks.
So how would I know that they're unlocked?
You hit the Q button, you hit the Q button and it just won't let you.
Oh, okay. This tanker truck's unlocked.
Sadly, that can only hold fuel in it, and for what we need to do, we need a truck like these ones that have the covered bed.
Oh, okay. Now, is there a way for us to make one?
Yeah, there is. I was just trying to hopefully just take one of these. What people are supposed to do in this area here is called a parking lot. They're supposed to unlock their trucks when they're done using it, but they don't normally do that.
Ah, that makes sense.
So, we'll try to cross this road once we get cleared. Alright, let's go ahead and go now.
It's like playing Frogger, man.
Yeah. Alright, come up here to this corner right here so we're somewhat protected. Now hit E to access. Some of your BMS should be already produced or almost done.
Yeah, it's
Now,
done.
what you can what we'll end up doing in the truck, which is what you'll do, and I'll explain much later on. But normally when you pull stuff out of this and you're not going to go directly to the factory, you just want to store it for later, you can right-click on your basic materials and click Retrieve as Crates. Don't do that now, though.
Okay.
But when you click it Retrieve as Crates, it packages them, so it's less weight in the truck. And if you ever set up a reserve stockpile, the items that you pulled out are marked as reserve, and you can put it in there. Otherwise, if you pull the basic materials out as individual pieces, you can repack them into the crate, but the game marks as public, and you cannot privately reserve them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's something you probably won't have to worry about unless you start joining a regiment or play with a lot more friends, but something to keep in mind, because some of these resources are very expensive, and when you accidentally mark them as hog your top. Ahead and go in there and just go ahead and just left click on those basic materials that you produce so we can get some to make a truck.
You want me to retrieve all?
Just retrieve all.
Alright, I got them.
Alright, now what you can do is go back in your backpack tab, and then I believe it's Alt-click, and it'll drop like a stack of them. It's either Alt or Control, I can't remember. Now I'm going to take a stack. So now we're going to be extremely slow. You can see in your backpack you had 100%.
Yeah.
And up there in the top left-hand corner by your white bar we have a red box. That means we're now at a walking pace, and if we start sprinting, we will collapse down to the ground due to exhaustion.
So now we just have to get to another truck, right?
Now we're going to go to the actual garage itself and build a truck, if we can get there without getting run. Wait for this guy here, and we might be able to make it.
Oh my goodness. I feel like they try to hit you.
Well, in this game, vehicles always have priority, so if you're in the middle of the road, a lot of these guys will not even bother of trying to avoid you.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So we'll wait for this guy to get done. We have to wait for him to get done before we can do ours. We may have to help him pull that out.
Now, can we help him make it?
If we had a material, but I believe that's our mats.
Oh, okay.
Hey, TV, I'll help you pull this out. Oh. Dan, just hit Q real quick. We'll back this out for him.
It won't let me. It's saying I can't because I'm over encumbered.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about, yeah, if you had over 100%, you cannot get inside vehicles. Yeah, I'll just back this out over here, out of the way for everybody. Oops, I'll leave this right here for you. Alright, I'm gonna quickly do this. Oh, dang it, he's building another one.
This is my last one.
Well,
Can
why
I
are you
get
doing
some
that?
sort? Help to take it to the seaport real quick.
Well, while he's doing that real quick, so we're already inside the building, so you can hit E. That shows you everything here we can produce. Now, while this stuff is grayed out, not white, it's just grayed. That's because we haven't unlocked the technology. That's because we haven't unlocked the technology to build it yet.
Oh, okay. So which one are we looking to build? The dune transport?
Correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that up now so we can get it. So with your hammer, you're just gonna come up to it, and then yep, you'll just click like you are.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
And this, for the most part, will be the main truck you'll end up using for all your production, your storage, and eventual transportation to the front line.
And after we get done with it, do you want me to dump all my material in it?
Yes. Now we'll try to quickly pull it out so these guys can get to work on what they need to do.
I need one more person.
Alright, so what we need, okay, so now we just built it. So when you're inside a vehicle, and I'll show you here once we hop out real quick. I'll hop out and all you have to do is hit the Z key.
Hey, Manson.
So hit the Z or Alt
First
1
time playing,
key,
welcome
so
to the
be in
game,
driver's seat.
First time playing. I'm being shown how to play with this.
And we have a chance. Let's hop in the driver's seat. Alright, so you remember that white bar you had at the top left-hand corner of your game when you're on foot?
Yeah.
That's your stamina, and the vehicle, that's your fuel. So as you can see, we got almost no fuel in there. We have just enough fuel to get the truck out of the...
Yeah.
So right here, as you can see where I'm standing, this is a liquid container, which actually has no fuel in it. Normally that will be stocked up and we can easily fuel the truck, but we'll have to go to another location to put some fuel in it, which I know where we can go real quick.
Alright, that works. Change seat to Z,
really?
control
Actually,
1,
right
transfer
here,
to drive seat. Alright, perfect.
Alright, I'll let you do this. So, come up to your truck, hit E, and you should see that says diesel with the bar, and then a fuel can with a plus icon. Click that plus icon fuel. And now a hose from the actual liquid container attached to the truck, and it's filling the truck up automatically.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, man, this game's pretty cool.
If you need to, grab an actual fuel can, put it on your person, and it'll be your number 3 slot, so you'll pull it out like your weapon. You'll come up to a vehicle and you'll hold your left click button, your left mouse button, and you'll fuel it up that way.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we have enough BMASs to do some production. Let me put in what I have here. It will be enough for what we need, just for me to at least show you how to do it. Alright, so we have our basic material, so if you wanted to, you could, put it in crates. You can put it here, just a little bit to our north here. Excuse me, I need to clear my... Alright, sorry about that.
So,
a little dry where I'm...
You're good, man.
So just a little bit north to us is a seaport. This is a storage depot, so crates of materials or weapons and other items will be stored in there and then eventually poured out and sent to the front line.
Okay.
So you could take your B-mats there in crates or any form of resources stored later, or we can take it to a factory, which we're going to go next. And the factory is where we're going to produce our guns, our ammunition, medical supplies, sometimes for heavier equipment like RPG tubes, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Yeah, I am really lucky.
And the truck is yours. You'll hop in the driver's seat because you always want to do this while you're in the driver's seat of the truck.
Okay.
I'll hop out so you can get into the driver's seat.
All right. What do you want me to do with it again?
Hit Alt 1 or Control 1, just so you're actually in the driver's seat because you're in one of the back seats in the back. Now you'll hit the E key to access the actual building itself. And this is where you're going to actually produce all of your equipment.
Oh my goodness.
So in the middle box, middle UI, there's a couple different white icons at the top that you can click.
Mm-hmm.
That will sort through all the different production menus that you can produce supplies from.
Okay. So what do you want me to produce?
So just for simplicity, you're going to try and find the log caster. So it's in the 3-bullet icon, 3rd row, 3rd from the left. Click once on that one.
Okay. All right.
And then in the same row next to that, same row, you should see the bullets, the 7.62 millimeter round, 2nd from the right. Click on that one.
All right, did it.
All right, so now in the box on your right side now, the output, this shows what you submitted, so rifle and clip and ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
It'll show you how long it's going to take, so this production will take 2 minutes, and it'll show you the cost to what you have, or it'll show you how much you have and the cost. So this will cost 180 basic materials, and then however much is in your trucks.
Okay.
You'll have enough for.
Okay, that makes sense. Is there anything else you want me to make?
You can go ahead and try to fill up that queue. You can have 4 items per production queue, so you can have 4 items in 3 bullets, 4 items in the bomb-looking item, 4 items in the wrench. You can have all those production queues going at once, but you can only have 4 items per production queue or per production line.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah, you can go ahead and fill up more if you want to. I'm just doing some simple production just so you can understand the mechanics. What you can also do is, right now it's set to personal. You can probably see that. If you click on it, it's a drop-down menu. And from there, you can actually select a squad. When you select it as a squad, anyone from your squad can come up to the factory later and retrieve what you produce. Otherwise, if you have set to personal, only you can pull it out.
Okay, I don't have a squad option. I just have personal, training, and public.
Training is the squad that we're in.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I set it to
can-
training.
All right. So now, once that is done, you should see a play button on the far right. You will click that, and that will start the production.
Yep, I clicked it.
All right. So now we have to wait a little while.
Thanks, Mason.
About 13 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because these factories are first come, first served. So that means there are roughly 5 players ahead of you that are currently producing something. So we have to wait for their production orders to finish before ours will begin.
Oh, okay, I see that now.
Yeah.
6
so
max
though
queue,
it'll take
it
2
was...
minutes for hours. It's going to take longer.
They were guarded by the
almost
factory. Oh, okay.
Still 13 minutes because theirs needs to be done first.
Okay.
But that's, again, where efficiency will come into play.
Mm-hmm.
While your production queues are going here, you can probably head back to refinery, grab enough basic materials, come back here, and maybe by the time it's done, you can pull out a little bit of what you have, submit some basic materials, back and forth, pull out a little bit, submit more, pull out, submit more,
Mm-hmm.
and then you drive off to store. And then you just repeat the cycle, going in kind of like a efficient circle.
Okay, now is there a way to find out what people are demanding?
Yes. So I'll go in more detail once we start transport to the...
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go to passenger seat.
Well, okay.
I don't trust my driving yet. You can try other production queue, maybe the wrench 1 queue.
Especially in the mini-map.
Okay. Did you want us to produce anything else while we're here? I think there was some stuff that didn't have a queue.
Yeah, we can throw on a few other items. I'll just throw some in the utility, which is a wrench item. Radios, vinyls are always in high demand.
Mm-hmm.
And that will basically take up the last of our production. So, I forgot to show you. So, as you're producing, you can hover over the icon on what you want to produce.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give you the cost. So, for example, the gun that we did, it costs 100 basic materials. And it also shows you how many comes into a crate. So for 100 basic materials, it will produce 1 crate of log caster rifles, and there's 20 in a
Oh
crate.
wow, wow, 20. That's a lot.
Yeah. The ammunition you did was 80 basic materials. One
For
crate
one
will have
crate.
40 clips of ammunition in it.
Oh, okay. We pretty much did 1 crate of each for 180 basic materials.
Right, so we
Okay.
basically produce, right now, we produce enough equipment for 20 soldiers to fight.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
just
good.
those-
That's not bad for
Yeah.
the materials.
When it comes down to it, infantry players is the cheapest form of player in the game, or cheapest form of combat player in the game. When you calculate the cost of all their basic infantry equipment, which is their weapon, their ammunition, their gas mask filter, the bandage, and the grenade, it roughly equates to the cost of 8 basic materials per soldier.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, I can see that. A crate of bandages comes with 50 of them.
Yeah. Now, some items, like for example, if you go into the bullet with the diamond around it, if you hover over that, some items will require multiple materials. So, for example, the very first item, which is a 150 millimeter artillery shell, that requires 120 basic materials and 60
Just to note,
heavy
the gun and
explosive
bullet you
powder.
produced was disregarded. It was the Max
That means
6Q
in
when you
order to
arrived.
produce,
Oh.
you have to have both items, both resource items in your truck in order to produce.
Hey, I think the stuff I tried to produce was disregarded because it was at a Max Q.
Well, no, it has to produce everyone else's first.
Oh, okay, it wasn't maxed out then?
No, there is no max limit. You can have 100 Qs going. It will still produce. It'll just take forever.
Okay, I was just wondering because it doesn't show my material up there anymore.
You might have accidentally hit the X button because while you're producing, there's an X button, and that will stop your production and refund your material.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to remake it again.
You don't have to do that one. If you want to save time, you can produce something from the wrench icon.
Alright, that works.
Like I said, it's first come, first served. So when you started your production, there was already 13 minutes worth of items that needed produced before yours would even start.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, alright. Yep, I messed that up, Manson.
And I think you had it set to personal, so you all have to be the one to pull that out. Or what we can do is we can leave it. So both the refinery here in these factories, and if you create a reserve or private stockpile at a storage depot, those items will stay there for 2 days and 1 hour. After that time expires, everything in those locations, whatever that you have set to personal or private, will get automatically dumped into the public for them to use.
The war continues.
For the refinery, you can reset that time by submitting more resources to that production queue. For the storage facilities, you can easily reset that by taking something out, putting it in, or there will be an icon down in the actions bar, which I'll show you. And
Okay.
you can reset the timer as well.
Oh, okay.
But what I'll do, just to help speed up time, there's already crates of stuff here that was put into public. So we'll grab all this and then go ahead and head over to the storage area. Now this is going to be extremely difficult because there's not a whole lot of space and I don't want to block a whole bunch of people. Alright, so this is storage. So you see the gray pads in front of us?
Yeah.
Never park on them. Park exactly kind of like how I have, just in front of me. Because those gray pads is how people pull out vehicles like Aegis and other stuff that they can pull out. So we're going to try to come up over here, and we also want to pack this in as tightly as possible so other people can get their trucks up here and deposit and withdraw stuff as well. Alright, so I'm gonna hop out. Just hit Alt 1 or Control 1 to get in the driver's seat.
Alright, I'm
all
in.
you just need to do is hit E. This opens up the actual stockpile, so everything you see in here are crates of items. So, for just simplicity's sake, while you have the menu open, you just right-click on a crate of any crate in your truck, and you will click Submit All. And I'll take everything in the inventory of your truck and puts it into the store key.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's pretty cool.
So now, when we submit it to public, so anybody in the game world, except for obviously the enemy, can come up here, take what you just produced, and withdraw it from the public. Alright, do you want me to show you real quick on how to set up a reserve stockpile?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll jump over to the passenger seat.
Alright, let's actually park the truck out of the way so we don't block people. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that. And then we can just do it over on foot. Like
And that's how we fun the word. Not gonna lie, man. So this game is awesome. I can see me putting a lot of hours into this.
Hopefully you should be able to hop at it.
Now, are we gonna keep it unlocked or lock it?
We'll keep it locked because we'll take the truck out again. Now we'll come... I gotta remember, I think we can get... Yeah. Be very careful when you do that. I really hugged that. There we go. Now we can access it here out. So again, just hit E.
Okay.
So down in the actions bar menu, you should see a plus icon. Click on that, and then you'll give your reserve stockpile on.
Okay, we gotta name it?
Yes, you'll name it. And there's a reason why, and I'll show you here shortly. But go ahead and create a reserve stockpile.
Alright. Alright, I created it.
Alright, so as soon as you hit enter, the game automatically set your reserve stockpile here. So at the very top of the menu where all those other icons are, you should see a tab that has the name of your stockpile. Once you click on that tab, now you can see the list of all the other stockpiles that you can choose from.
Oh,
some
okay.
of these are some of these are visible where you can see what they have, but you can't interact with it anyway. You can't.
It's a
put anything
Beta
in or
Brothers
take anything
simulator.
out.
That's awesome.
But it's important that you, whenever you want to reserve something, you click on that tab and set it to your stockpile. Otherwise, if it's set to public, once you dump something to public, the game marks it as public, and you can no longer reserve it.
Okay, okay.
Now,
So everything I
in order
dumped first was public, right?
Correct, yeah. And we just did that for simplicity of training you on how to...
Alright, that works.
Now, you can allow other people to get access to your stock. So, being in the menu, you should see, down near the bottom, you should see the name of the stockpile, who created it, and a bunch of other icons next to it, and an expiry time. Currently 2 days, 1 hour. So again, after 2 days, 1 hour, if you don't reset that time, everything will get dumped into the public. So what we're going to mainly focus on is the last 3 icons. One that has multiple boxes in an eye, so it's like 7 boxes in an eye. If you click on that, that will show you your passcode for your stockpile. For example, mine is 895108.
Oop.
That's my passcode.
Okay.
So what you can do is, if you want to, obviously since you stream, you don't want to reveal your passcode. So you can click on the multiple boxes that has a clipboard. That copies your code, and all you need to do is go into your Discord, hit Control B, and it pastes it. So anyone you want to securely give it to, they can get easy access.
Okay, and if I wanted to, I can reset my passcode.
Correct. So say, for example, you accidentally posted public, or you gave it to a player you shouldn't probably have done so, you click that and resets the actual code itself.
Okay, alright. That's awesome.
When that Yeah, when that happens, though, you'll still have access, but you have to resend the code back out to everyone that you need to, because it's a whole new code and they all lost access.
Okay.
Now, to access someone else's code, down in the action bar next to the plus icon, you have the 7 boxes with a hand. You click that, and then you type in the code that you were given, and you get access to that reserve stock.
Oh, okay.
Now, there is a limit on how many reserve stockpiles you can get. I believe it is 6, but I could be wrong. But once you reach that limit of either creating or being in 6, you cannot get access or create anymore.
Okay.
For you, that will be a problem unless you join a massive size regis, kind of like mine, where we'll have up to almost a dozen, because private stockpiles has a limit on how many items you can store per item. So, for example, when it comes to soldier supplies, the spawn tickets of the base, in public you can have basically an unlimited amount stored. But in a reserve stockpile, you can only have like 300 crates, so you may have to create multiple stockpiles for whatever you need to store.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like, for example, artillery shells, which is like, I believe, 5 or something like that per crate. Obviously, you can only store like 100 per crate, so that's 500. That's not enough to keep artillery going for a while.
Okay.
Like, for example, you can see if you click that
Surrounding
tab, you
is
see
busy.
82 DK ammo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's because we need 6 different stockpiles just to store our artillery shell.
Okay. Alright. Wow.
Now, when it comes to a reserve stockpile, you can actually transfer your reserve to someone else's reserve. So, say for example, you have a reserve stockpile and an ally who's not even, not your friend. He's just like someone completely different. He's like, hey, I see you have some artillery shells. Can we borrow some? And you're like, yeah, sure. I'll send it over here, or I'll give you the crates, and then they can truck it off to their stockpile and put it in their
Yeah, there's
reserve.
definitely a bunch of stuff going on, man. So...
Or what you can do is you can create a reserve stockpile here, create a second one near the front line, and you can transfer what you have to your front line stockpile. So they can transfer between reserve to reserve. You just have to do it manually with a truck, or a ship, or a train.
Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of information.
Yeah, like I said, I'll give you the name of that YouTube. He'll basically re-go everything I have, and he has visuals of everything.
Perfect.
So it'll be a good way to refresh your memory. At least this will get you started and get the basic foundation.
All right.
Do you have any questions so far, since I cover so much information right now?
No, not really.
Alright, we'll hop back into the truck. I just want to show you a few other buildings real quick. We won't really interact with them or produce anything, but I'd just like to show them off, just so you know what they can do. Then we'll grab some supplies here real quick, and we'll make a trip out to the front.
Alright, sounds good.
So a few of these buildings we're just going to drive by real quick, well, mainly this one. So this one right here, where you can see that fuel container being blueprinted.
Yeah.
Here you can make a couple different things: fuel containers, resource containers for your raw materials. Right here, shipping containers. You can hold 60 crates of items in a single shipping container, so you can transfer and bulk. You can also produce some artillery guns and other types of equipment at this type of building.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
And in this building, we're going to just hop into the menu real quick and take a look. I'll let you have driver just so you can be safe and not get actually run over. So this is the mass production factory. It's similar to like a normal factory that we were just at when we first made our items, but you can't produce everything here that you could at a factory. You can't produce medical supplies, you can't really produce utilities or anything like that. This is for your basic infantry combat equipment and your vehicle production. Now the difference here is that, for example, the rifles, if you just want to click on that, in the last factory we can only produce 4 crates per production line. Here we can produce up to 9 crates per production line, except for the vehicle. So in the last factory where we could only produce like 4 guns, here we can produce 9 guns. This also gives the benefit of a discount. So for every crate up to 50%, or up to 5 crates, you get a 10% discount. So if you queue up 9 crates of guns, you'll get roughly a 45% discount on the cost it requires to produce it.
Oh wow, that's that's pretty good.
Yeah. This is mainly used for tanks, so I'm just going to throw out some rough numbers to make it easier. Say, for example, at the garage when we first built this truck, you want to build a tank. That tank will cost 100 RMAS. RMAS are actually pretty expensive items. So if you want to produce 50, so that's 1 crate, 100 RMAS. Say, for example, you want to produce 5 tanks. That's 1,500 RMAS.
Mm-hmm.
What you can do is come here. You can produce 15 tanks, which will come in crates of 3, so you can actually transport 3 tanks on a flatbed, and you'll get a 45% discount. So that means you're only going to pay roughly 800 to 850 RMAS in total. So that means, I'm not sure how to explain it. So 1,500, now instead you're only paying like 850. Imagine how many more tanks you can now make because you just save so much, so much on your resources, save so much.
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot more, actually.
Now the major downside to this factory is production takes significantly longer. So in the last factory where we can only do, say for example, only 4 guns, here we can do 9. But the other factory, if you do 8 guns or you do 9 guns, it's only going to take you about maybe 10 minutes, which is not bad. Here, if you do 9 guns, let me do the timer here. If you do 9 guns, it's going to take you 1 hour and 45 minutes just for your production for 9 crates of guns.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot longer.
Yeah, it takes significantly longer, but you're also benefiting from the discount, which is why it's sold.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Factories like here is if you want to produce a lot of stuff in bulk in preparation for an op, or specifically, like for example, say you and your buddies get on, you just want to make a whole bunch of tanks for free use for anyone in the public to come use. This will be the place to do it because you'll get that, safe. But again, the downside is a long time. So for example, right now, if you want to produce tanks, there's currently 19 hours worth of production in front of you. Again, another first come, first serve. So when you start up your production, it could take almost 24 hours for your tanks to be done.
So you pretty much would have to set a timer on your phone for when these get done.
Pretty much. What a lot of people do, especially regiments, which again, if you play with friends, you can just completely fill up your truck with RMAS or whatever you want to do. All right, and have people join your squad. You have, hey, everyone come here and set a production. So people log into the game, they'll get into your squad, they'll come here, they'll hop into the truck, they'll set up a line of production, they'll set it to your squad, and then they start producing, and then they leave. Then you have the next person come up. They'll hop into a truck, set the production queue, set it to the squad, and then they leave. Now you can have multiple production queues, one after another, that you or someone else in your squad can later come by and pick up.
Oh, okay, I see. So it would work out good if you had other friends that were in different time zones then.
Correct, yes, in a way.
Okay, perfect.
And again, once your production is, you have like 2 days and 1 hour to come pick it up.
So how long would it be until all those tanks we made becomes public?
Actually, I'm kind of second guessing myself here on the mass production factor because I'm not sure how. Oh yeah. Well, hang on.
Is there any place in the world where communism works for legal matters?
Okay, yeah, it can get dropped into public. I don't remember how exactly it does it because everyone comes by and gets it before that happens. But the timer for all production items or buildings, refinery, factories, storage depot, 2 days, 1 hour, 49 hours total.
Okay, so plenty of time to come back and get it.
Correct. And again, some of these areas you can reset the timer so you don't have to worry as much.
Okay, okay. Alright.
And the last bit different thing about this factory, in the other factory where we did our first production, you can do rifle, ammunition, a different type of gun, and a different ammunition for that gun.
Mm-hmm.
Here, whatever your first slot for that production line is, the rest of it's going to be that. So here, if you click a rifle, all the other crates behind it has to be a rifle. It won't let you choose anything out.
Oh, okay. Okay. The one or none then. Perfect.
Yep, that's the mass production factory. I'll just hop back in the truck and then we'll get ready to actually transport some stuff. So I'm going to just drive out of the way and I'll show you how initially start doing this. I just want to get out of everybody
There's
else.
so much going on, Mansion. It's so funny. There's just trucks everywhere, noises.
Alright, this is good. Alright, so you asked earlier, how do we figure out what we need to take to the front line? There's a couple ways to do it. So first thing, you just want to open up your map, hit the EM mic or whatever it is in the military. I can't quite remember the top of my. So first thing you want to do is determine where do you want to deliver to the front line. You want to make your drive short because there'll be times in the game, which I've done it, where I drive from the very back line region that's here, drove to the front, and it can take me up to 10, maybe 15 minutes. It can be a long drive sometimes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
typically want to find someplace close by just so you don't have to spend so much time driving. Then once you have the region figured out where you want to try to go to, let's say for example Marvin Hollow. So Marvin Hollow region is like we have one, couple bases there that we can deliver supplies to. So we wanted to try maybe use that region. So we'll zoom into a bait, and then we can use some map posts to figure out what they need. Sometimes they'll put up I believe it's an orange, an orange marker, and
Okay.
they'll list out what they need, or typically they'll say Logi list. And then if you hover over the map post, you can see comments that are made. Like Logi list to say BMAS, infantry equipment, so on and so forth. That's always not an accurate way to determine what supplies they currently have. So what you can do instead is hover your mouse over the base, and you can see in a detailed list of what they actually have at that current set.
Oh, okay, I see it. So I'm over the relic base right now.
Correct. So what we can see right here is they have 4,000 basic materials. They don't need any more right now. That's a good number. They have 200 shirts. I don't know if there's any fighting down there because we don't have map intel currently, but that may be enough to last them for a while. Where I can see that they're lacking a little bit is some more core medical supply. So they're lacking on trauma kits. They're lacking a little bit on infantry guns, so we can probably bring some guns. Looks like they're lacking a little bit on binoculars and radios, so that can also be brought up. So basically, we're using the list right here to identify what they are lacking and what they will end up needing.
But pretty much we need to supply them with med kits and radios.
Rat cats,
And
radios,
binocs.
some basic infantry
Yeah.
guns, because they got a little bit, but not enough to hold off for a while. So it all depends on what they currently have, what they need, and possibly what they're currently fighting too.
Okay. When things are hectic, you
Another
imagine a mama pig feeding baby
is the
pigs.
text chatting.
That's how a refinery or a factory would look.
So if
Yeah.
you just hit enter to bring up your text chat, any orange text or yellow text, that's the Logi chat. And so for example, if I scroll up a little bit, I see 4,500 materials gathered so far, and yet to see tech background suspicious. So that means someone's saying that means we're having a little bit of difficulty getting tech materials out of a field. Now for you, that's not important information, but for more veteran players, that is a telling sign for some of how the war might go.
Oh, okay.
What people can do is, another one person, emergency BMAS to Claustra. So the region you were actually fighting in, there's a call for people, for logistics drivers, to bring basic materials into region because people need basic materials to build defenses and repair defenses and vehicles.
Okay. So we can go make B mats to bring him to Kloster then.
We could, but I also don't want to take up too much of your time, so we'll just do a simple run. And for us to do B mats, we may have to produce our own because this factory town is consuming them. It's consuming a whole bunch. So I'll just go to the store depot, just grab some basic stuff, even if they may not have it. One other thing to note, though, you do not want to oversupply a base. So you'll eventually, at some point, you'll see like an image post of kind of like, it's like a guide in a sense of how much maximum of items to be in a certain type of. The reason for this is that if the base is destroyed and the enemy captures it, the enemy gets 10% of what was in that base. So if you oversupply it, that's more supplies that the enemy can capture and now use against you.
Okay, so what's a good amount for not oversupplying then?
So for infantry equipment, so for example your guns, you just want a few hundred rifles, a few hundred submachine guns. Probably, it all just depends on how intense the combat is, how many people are dying per hour. So like for example, like 200 rifles, 200 submachine guns, maybe a mixture of different weapons. Probably like 300 clips of ammunition per weapon. Couple hundred bandages, couple hundred blood plasma, couple dozen crates, couple dozen first aid kits, trauma kit, couple hundred shirts, roughly around 500 is good. You want several thousand basic materials, so roughly around 5,000 can sustain pretty well. Those are just kind of rough numbers off the top of my head.
Okay, so when you say oversupply, not like 10,000 or something like that.
Right. I mean, and when it comes to basic materials, 10,000 is sometimes necessary or may be more of a norm. It depends if the enemy is using a lot of artillery against you, and because those 10,000 B-mats will go through pretty quick.
I can see that. Just repairing.
Back out for you.
Alright, so what are we going to do now? We're going to go make some B-mats?
Right now, just for simplicity, I'm actually already just pulling some basic equipment out of the public here and that we're going to take to the front line. We have a good mixture of stuff that the front line always needs.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people are actually in this game. So how many people are actually in the game on average?
4,225 for both servers.
That's insane.
Typically, the other servers shouldn't really be operational right now because kind of, but 4,005, the number I just gave you, that can all fit into this one main server that we're currently.
Under artillery fire, basically can consume 10,000 B-mats in 5 minutes.
200 I gave you is in this server right now.
That's insane. That's a lot of B-mats. My goodness. Is where the number is at. All right.
All right. So we have.
I'll have to check that out.
Make one last stop because we need to grab some personal equipment for our characters.
Oh yeah, we're going strong, Eric. I got someone running me through a tutorial pretty much. Alright, so where are we going?
We're going to go back to the town hall because we need to have some actual equipment on our characters for when we do training.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what we got here. I have a whole lot of what we really need, so I'm going to take a crate. a certain things, create a certain things out of. All right, so we're going to need a weapon. So in this case, it'll be the rifle. Typically, you want to bring a submachine gun instead. So you're going to want a rifle, about 2 clips of ammunition. If we had gas masks and filters unlocked in our technology, we will also bring.
Okay, all right.
If we also have bandages, we will also bring that. We want to grab a hammer and about 40 basic materials.
Do hammers break?
No.
Okay, all right. I think I already have a hammer on my person.
So a hammer, 40 basic materials, and you want to grab a radio.
Okay, all right.
And you want to make sure that radio is put into your actual utility slot for your character.
All right. Now, how do I pull out 40 materials?
You just click on the BMAX twice. It'll pull in 20.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it.
All right. So for transport and logi, the weapon is going to be used to defend ourselves in case there are enemy partisans. There are players who will go behind front lines, try to get on logistical routes, and hit logi trucks coming into the front line. So if they shoot our truck and our truck is disabled, the weapon will give us a chance to defend ourselves if necessary.
And then the B-Mats allows us to repair it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. If we get lucky and we repel them or kill them, or we get assistance, we can repair our truck with the beamer. And then obviously the bandages help heal help stop our bleeding if we get hit, and the gas masks and filters in case the enemy's using poison gas again.
Oh, okay.
Now the radio is the most important piece of equipment because it's better to avoid the partisans than risking into conflict with. So if you open up your map now and then you just hit spacebar, it will center the map around your character. So you see these white circles in different areas of the map?
Yes.
So these are buildings that are providing intel coverage. You cannot see what's on the map if it's not within one of these white circles. That also includes friendly players and assets. If it's not inside a white intel, you will have no idea that it's there. That means when you plan your logi route, you want to try and make sure roads have these intel coverages, and then periodically check your map because the radio will update your map automatically. Check your map to see that the road is not being blocked by any green dots, which is currently the enemy, or if you play on the colonial side, it'll be the blue dot. Because when you see those dots or possibly those triangles with dots in it, that means the enemy is on that road. You want to find an alternate path, or if there is no alternate path, you will have to wait for someone to come up and clear that route for you.
Okay. So pretty much avoid all green.
Yeah. What's going on, Dad?
Can you give me a ride to the next port? I want to get a car, like supply car.
You go into the King factory district, you're saying?
Yeah, I just need to get
Those B-Mats will be used for base rebuilding vehicle. Yeah, oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, we can do that real quick. We gotta kind of head that way. It's unlocked. Back of the.
Thank you very much, sir.
So we were just in there. There are a bunch of trucks, but a lot of them are locked like we may have to build.
Yeah. I'm helping the guys to make the bunker at east from this.
Oh, I think we drove by that earlier. Alright, here you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Alright, so let's get a little bit out of town.
All right.
So we got all the equipment we need. Our truck is pretty much fully loaded up, so we're ready to do our drive, which I'll actually let you do, and I'll navigate for you. So we can go pretty much anywhere you want. The closest area will be obviously Marvin Hollow, that relic you were just looking. And then we'll just want to kind of, and then what you do solo, you're just playing your route. Okay, I see the roads I need to take, and then I'll try to follow that mini map. Or since you're new, you'll probably be checking your map a lot just to make sure you're heading in the right direction. But if that's where you want to go, I can easily navigate.
Yeah. Well, we can do that. Hit the Mox, is it? Or what's the name of the relic base? Is what you're talking about?
Correct.
Okay. Or yep, we'll hit there. Let me check to see. All right.
So we're basically just going to follow this road all the way down, and it kind of turns into a Y intersection, and we're just going to hang a rock.
Hang a right.
And if you have any questions about what I cover or any questions about the game, I'll be happy to assess. Actually, take a left. I forgot about this wire. So.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, as I say, if you've got any questions at all, I'll be happy to answer.
Felt like he tried to hit us.
And a lot of these guys drive in the middle of the road. Standard procedure is on the right side is where you drop.
Alright, so I just keep on following this road, right?
Yep, that next Y intersection you'll follow right, so we're coming up to the...
Alright.
And then the next Y intersection will take a left. Hey, Whiskey, Boatman.
What he's pertaining to clear a path of enemies are called quick response force. Oh, okay.
That person's...
What was
we're
it?
eventually going to hit an invisible... So we're eventually going to hit an invisible wall. That's the border of the regions. Once we hit that, you hit the E key, and it will teleport us to the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was wondering how they did that. So they're like shards. So the whole thing's made up of shards, pretty much.
Exactly. The entire map is kind of like on one mega server, but each region is on a sub-server.
That makes sense.
Alright, so we're going to pass into a small town. Roads will get a little confusing. So get ready to take a left here. Alright, go ahead and take a left now. And the next T intersection, you'll take a right.
Alright.
And then we'll come up to a three-way kind of Y intersection. We'll stay on the middle road. So we're basically just going to continue on straight.
Ooh. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, there's hard spots sometimes. Hit E. And then the gate will automatically close after 10 seconds.
Alright, that works. They're implementing server meshing for their next game. Prepare to take a stab at Star Citizen. Hey, I'm a huge Star Citizen player. Look at that, Star Citizen event server meshing, and everyone wants to copy it.
It's called Anvil. It's like a medieval time period. they can have battles of over 1,000 players. And
Yeah, I see that Manson in chat said that they're using server meshing like Star Citizen.
yeah. It'd be a much better system than what we have here. We can only have 240 players in a single region, 120 players per faction. Just continue on straight.
All right.
We'll get a little turning around here. Yeah, take a left right there, left right there. And then we'll take a right at the Y intersection. Or T intersection. And then we'll follow this road straight on. This will take us to the region that we need to go into. Now, since the conflict is near the border, the enemy could hop the border into our regions and be hiding along it to try and stop it. So
Oh,
we want
okay.
to be somewhat careful. There's no intel coverage on the road that we have to take to the border, but I believe it's safe right now.
But at any moment, we can be ambushed.
Correct. So you always want to be quick to ideally try to escape. And it looks like we're actually starting to get into an area where there's currently raining.
Okay. Is the rain good for us at least? Ooh. You know, I don't mind. I like
Yeah. Yeah, when we cross borders, it disables our chat. So when you drive all these puddles in the road, you start accumulating mud, and that starts slowing you down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we can drop off this relic, but we have allies pushed down further on the road and another bunker that needs supplies, so we can go down there instead and supply there. So if you want to do that, we just need to back up and head direct southeast.
All right. To the southeast?
Yep, it'll be the southeast row, so just continue on. Once we come up to the actual bunker, you'll drive up to, you'll hit E from your driver's seat like you've been doing at the other buildings. And then you'll right-click on the crates in your truck, and you'll click Submit All. And that dumps it all into the stockpile of the base for them to start pulling from.
Okay, so you said a right-click and submit all?
Correct.
All right.
Hey, can you take me, please?
Pull that out.
Thank you.
Welcome. So the base is just beyond this fence, will be on our right side. Up a little bit more. Okay, see where that player is on top of that? Look at egg-shaped buildings. We need to try to drive up to that to get the E prop and then submit in.
Okay.
I just did an exclamation mark so you can see.
All right, I'm in.
Good.
All right, and again, just right-click and click Submit All.
Yep, we got it.
All right, and you'll back it out. And then I missed the prompt, but since you dropped off supplies, go ahead and just back all the way up to the north.
Не по-офицерски.
You don't want to drive this way, it's front line.
I know, I'm turning around. I know, I'm turning around.
Yeah. Yeah, it can get pretty heavily congested sometimes. As I was saying, I missed the prompt to look on the stream to see if you're having any difficulties. When you dropped off that supplies, a prompt came up for everyone near the region that notified that you dropped off supplies. They clicked that green check mark that gave you command, so now you're a Lance Corporal rank in the game.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I did not know that.
Yeah. To be honest with you, ranks really don't matter much in game because they don't really affect anything or get people to listen to what you're saying and whatnot. But it's something that if you want to work for, you can.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I see that you're a captain.
Yeah.
Congrats on your first launch.
Once you get to my rank, you're
Thanks,
kind of
man.
stuck at it.
That was fun.
Takes a lot of commands to keep going.
Oh, I bet. All right, so what do you want me to do now?
Well, that's all logic right there. So whatever you feel like doing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So the other thing is we would have to drive all the way back to get more Logi to bring it back.
Correct. Well, you can alternatively do, you can try to find stockpiles with the seaport we were at, and there's also land-based one. And it's like any base, you hover over it, see what they have in public. Maybe you can transport, you know, back and forth a shorter distance.
Oh,
But
okay.
ultimately, you will have to drive all the way back from where you came from to get more stuff.
Alright, so there's no deposits anywhere around here for us to mine?
You can if you want to. So when you open up your map, that map legends, you can shift click, do it twice, and that will get rid of everything except for the item that you're looking for.
Alright, shift click.
So, yeah, so under the resource tab, you click that very first icon that looks like a screw, you shift click that twice, and removes everything on your map except for that screw icon.
Oh, okay, I got it. Hover over upper left of your screen. Yep, I see it. Alright.
So in the world that we're going to take back, there is one nearby that has nodes in it, so we can eat. And there's looks like there's some
at Frost
stored
at
in
Frost
some
March.
Sort of, yes.
Okay. All right. Yep. Well, we can
So
do that
if you
real
want
fast.
to, you can go back there, fill up your truck, head to refinery, and then do whatever you like to do.
Okay. All right. Yep. Let's see if I can't get back here. Should go up here and take a right. It's nice having that mini map.
Yeah. Just remember, you got to shift click twice to bring everything, or shift click once to bring everything back, and just normal click to bring back the screw to get everything back. Because you want that map intel showing, so you can see what's on the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was in my map.
Oh, once we cross border, I'll explain one little bit less detail.
It's not letting me leave. It keeps opening the gate.
Try Shift E.
Yep, that worked. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh man, I want to play this all day now.
Well, I accidentally took off a key from my keyboard, and I have no idea where the heck it went.
How'd you accidentally take it off?
My headset cord got stuck up under the key, so when I lifted my head a little bit, it literally just took it off and flung it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Now I'll look for it. Alright, so one last mechanic I want to talk about, which will affect law. So, I said there can be 120 players in a region per faction. That means once you reach that point, the game will not let anyone else in. Now, that will start a queue, like a waiting period. As a Logi driver, if your truck's full of supplies, you will get priority in the queue on the border. So that means if someone's standing on foot, the theory is that you will get priority over there, so you'll get put in the queue ahead of it.
Oh, okay.
This will happen. The queue will happen if there is a max population of your faction area, or if your faction has more players in the region than the enemy, because the devs don't want a population imbalance, because it's not fun if you're like 20 guys trying to fight against 120.
Yeah.
So that will also start the queue. Oh, here's one of the tech materials I just dropped right here. So this is iron. If I remember right, I think iron's for vehicle technology, but I could be wrong. But it's the same thing as the resources that you're doing here. You just take this to a refinery, refine it, and then take it over to the tech center.
Maybe he was cut off about what he was saying about something. Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
All right. So the queues. So yeah, you can get priority queue when you enter into a region, and you leave the region. You will have a reserve slot in that region for 15 minutes. So that means when you drive and you come back in 15 minutes, you should be able to instantly get back into the region without having to wait into another queue. However,
Giant wheel on the
if
south is full of mine materials.
or the population imbalance is severe enough, you will lose that ability and you get placed in what we call a special queue. So even though you may have had a reserve slot, you now got to wait another queue because there's just too many players and the game refuses to allow anyone else inside. Oh, over here. These are auto harvesters.
Oh, those
So
wheels.
there's 2,500 salvage in it, so we can ideally.
I was
just
looking
drive
at
a
these
truck up
wheels.
here. Yeah, I didn't know. So we could ideally just drive a truck up here, hit E, and just pull everything out.
Oh, okay. I can do that real fast. So those are auto harvesters.
Correct, yeah. And what these players who built it, they have a small train parked behind it, so they can come pick this up and then do a small gauge rail train back to wherever they need to go.
Oh, okay. So just fill up the entire thing?
Yeah, because there are some logi buildings, some factories that we can build as players. They don't quite do everything that what I shown you, but it still requires resources like we have here for those other types of player-built factories to function.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let me check my map real fast.
So, we got our stuff now. What you can do, if you want to, since we have a new front line going, they will need basic materials. There's a town in the southern part of this region called Foxcatcher. It has a refinery. What you can do is start producing basic materials there, and then you can transport those basic materials to the front line so they can start building and doing what they need to do without having to go way far in the back line to do so.
Oh, okay, I see that. Alright, so if we just go through the crow's nest and hit the T to the right. Okay, alright.
Correct, yes.
Alright, we'll hit there then.
Because as we advance, we need to build bunker complexes with some of these buildings we've been driving by, and they require a lot of basic materials in order not only to build, but repair once they've been damaged.
Okay. Oh, there's trains in the game too?
Yeah. Yeah, we got the small gauge, and we have full-size locomotives.
That's awesome.
We also have rail cannons. We call it rail storm cannons. They're 300 millimeter guns that you can fire from the rail up.
That's how many material does it take to make that thing?
Oh god, I can't remember off the top of my head because I haven't helped build one in a while, but it's like about, oh god. You have to build them in a player. You have to build them in a player-built facility. So that means you have to either use someone else's facility to do so, or you need to construct your own facility. If you construct your own facility, the cost is above my head to try and remember right now. I can quick wiki it just real quick.
Take a right. On the map, hovering over the screw icon, first number is the number of nodes available to spawn. number below amount is mined by auto harvester. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know there was auto harvesters in the game. Fuck.
Wikid it so that researchers won't give you. Obviously, you won't understand without the actual context of it because you haven't done anything like it before. But it requires more specialized materials that we have not produced yet because they're only produced in player-built factory.
Oh, okay.
It requires 4 different types of materials, and it requires a lot of it. So they're very, I can easily say, they're very expensive pieces of equipment. And that's just for the gun itself. You still need to produce the shells, and then you need to probably produce the locomotive to transport it, and you need transport trucks and a whole bunch of stuff just for the transportations, logistics. Usually, like something like that requires an effort of multiple players, like half a dozen or so, in order to produce alone.
And we're going to the refinery, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Okay, does it matter what we make? What's a good thing to make here? That working?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep,
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Alright, so since this is a frontline refinery and the frontline's near us, basic materials and diesel will be the most sought after thing from a refinery that's close to the front line.
Alright, so I'll make, what, like half and half?
If you want to, or what you can do is you can submit your production to public and it all gets deposited into the public storage so anyone can come up and take it when they need it. But that's up to you if you want to do that.
Okay.
That way all you can just want to do is just harvest, come back here, refine, go back and harvest. Just however you want to do it.
It's fine, I'll go ahead and make it public then. Oh, I thought I made it public. Does it automatically transfer over to public?
You have to click that drop down tab in order to do so.
Okay, I did. I put it in public, but it went into my inventory for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. Could be a mechanics dash change. We're always changing mechanics around.
Alright.
Well, they had nearly 900 cans of diesel. That's plenty for this area, so you can just dump it all into basic material. I mean, 900 cans of diesel, I can keep entire tank formations going for well over a day, easily.
Alright, looks like it's going to take about 5 minutes to do.
Yeah, so what you can do now is head off to get some more or come back or whatever you feel like doing. Choice is all up to you now since you know what you're doing.
Yep. Let me get off the road real fast. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, the thing is trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah. I mean, you already know a little bit of infantry combat. You really know how to do logic now. The other two pillars, the other pillar is combat and engineering, but that is going to take like a while just for me to teach you.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that another day.
Yeah. But like I said, I can go ahead and drop you that new YouTube name for that all those tutorial guys in your channel.
Alright, yeah, that'd be perfect. If you wanted to, I'd just give you my Discord. I can just give you my Discord, that's easier.
Yeah, so yeah, that can work. That way I can just pop the link in to your Discord and you just have that forever.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to get off the road here. Alright. I'll just give you my there's my Discord. I put my Discord in chat. If that makes it easier. Come on. What's going on this one? Alright, I had to fix it. It was messing up. Oh, I found the horn.
And the link I messaged you will take you directly to the tutorial playlist. So you can just select whatever video you want from it.
Sounds good. Ooh, shit. I'm not used to these turning.
And then I can also, here, let me see.
Man, these things move. Not gonna lie, these things are pretty fast.
Well, I also DM'd you 2 links to mods for this game. You can actually use some mod the ones I gave you is a UI colored mod, so all the items that you've been seeing, all the guns, stuff like that, they'll be color coordinated, so it makes it easier to see what they are. And then I also gave you a map mod, which will make it a lot easier to read the map. The problem is the map mod is outdated, and you have to use another kind of like version to do a patch on it. If that makes sense, because I can't find a more recent version anyway.
Oh, okay. Now, is all the mods through like Nexus, or do you have to put them into the game file yourself?
You have to put them into the game file yourself, but it's easy to do. All you need to do is right-click on Foxhole, browse local file. Then you need to go into, if I remember right, is contact, war, pack file, and then you just paste your mod into it.
Oh, okay. All right.
It won't give you any advantage in the game, and they're actually allowed by the devs. They're just kind of quality of life type mods to make it easier to play.
That's good. They allow some mods at least.
Yeah. I mean, they're all really what they are in definition is just reskin mods. So. But like, for example, that map mod, not only is it easier to see terrain, but you can see the different types of road tiers. Like, you probably notice that some of these roads look different. Well, these different roads actually affect how fast you can drive your truck. Because we're on a tier 1 road, this is our slowest. But if you get on that more asphalt, gray looking type, that's a paved road, so we can actually drive faster on it. Now we just hit a tier 2 road, so now we're a little bit faster than what we were just on.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I'm like different speeds all the time.
Yeah.
Now, is there a way for us to add to the train tracks?
Yes, so we'll need, they're made in facilities. I actually haven't built any myself, but I believe you just need construction materials or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like basic materials, but they're produced at player-built facilities, and then you just build a railroad track that way.
Oh, okay.
Like how you see this blue one, like you see how this blue one right here?
Yeah.
Someone's actively currently trying to build one out or planning to build one out.
Yeah, because I can see the train being a lot easier to bring resources back and forth to bases.
Yeah. The small gauge ones are not too bad, not too expensive to produce, but if you want to do the large trains, the large locomotives are expensive. The rail cars are not as bad, but yeah, if you get a large, so basically with a large locomotive, you can have 15 rail cars behind it. Each can have like a shipping container on it, so it's 60. Let me break out the calculator.
Wait. I'm gonna let you go first.
So yeah, if you have a large locomotive on a large track like we are here now, 15 cars, each with a shipping container, that's 900 crates of supplies you can bring in from the train.
Wow, that's a lot.
Or you can even load it up to where it has 15 pallets of artillery shells, which are 120, so
Alright.
so 1,800 rounds of artillery shells, or like I said, tank crates, 3 tanks per crate, 15. So you get the idea of how much you can transport with a train.
That makes sense. So we should make. Alright, I have a lot of explosive powder making, if that's fine.
Yeah, sadly we don't have any factories in this region, so any explosive powder has got to basically go north to the region ahead of us to be used. refineries like these are good just for more localized production, mainly just based on materials and fuel.
Oh, okay. So I would have to transport all those powder to the north.
Yeah, so you had to pick them all up and transport them north to the town that I was teaching logi in to actually use.
All right, then I'll cancel that. Should we just do more basic material then?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like, you can have 40,000 basic materials in it. Someone comes by, it'll be gone in minutes. Because this refinery is effectively fueling 3 different frontline regions.
Oh my goodness. All right. All right.
So, the region directly south of it's a cluster where you've been fighting in. That has a total casualty rate of about 1,200 players per hour for both factions combined. Inlet Shore area has over about 2,500. So any bases in that area, they're getting hit hard, and they'll need tons and tons of BMAXs to continue to go.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said, BMAX is the fundamental resource for everything in this game.
So when in doubt, just make a bunch of BMATs.
Correct. Because I've been in situations where I've seen 60,000, 80,000 BMAS in a frontline refinery just be gone in like 15, 20 minutes. And then there'll be a call for more in like 2-3 hours later.
That's wild. All right, another thing I was going to ask about, how do we, when we log out, can we save somewhere locally?
Sorry, what was the question?
When we log out, do we save somewhere locally so when we log back in, we can pop out here?
No, so when you log out, you will re-log back into the home region automatically. And then from there you choose where you want to go.
Okay, all right. So if we're going to leave a truck somewhere, we want to leave it by like a refinery or something?
Somewhere that someone can easily grab. We want to make sure we can unlock it so it can take it to. Also, if you have any equipment on your person, you want to dump it back off in the base, because when you log out, all that equipment disappears. So our radios are important pieces of equipment. We want to make sure we drop that off. Like this building here with the metal circle things by the window, that's a safe house. It acts as a base, so we can drop off our equipment there if we have to.
Right here?
That building right there. And then you can just shift click everything on there, just push up into the safe house. Inventory, you can just right click and submit all. Especially our radio, since this is a front line area, these radios will end up being used.
All right, perfect. We'll go take this back to that area.
You can also leave it here. I mean, someone will end up using this once they find it's unlocked. Well, actually, here, this is a storage depot. So come with your truck, drive on top of this great pad, and then hit E. And then down at the bottom, you should see a button that says Submit Vehicle in the actions bar.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Oh, perfect.
There you go. Now your truck's been submitted in there, so someone can come by and pull it.
All right, that's awesome.
I'll give you one more link to something real quick. I just gave you a link to foxholestats.com.
Okay.
This allows you to track the progress of the war when you're not in game. You can also see the casualty rates per region, so you can get an idea of how bad the fighting is in some areas. So if you want to do Logi, or you want to go there and find somewhere to fight, you can use that to help you out.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, is there an app for anything? Is there an app for anything?
We do have. Oh yeah, actually here, I'll give you another one. You probably won't do it for a while, but it'll help out. I'll just give you a link to foxholeplanner.com. So whenever you get to the point that you want to construct your own bunker base or facility, you can use that app to pre-plan your base, so you can literally build out your place in the app before you do it in game. It'll give you the cost of how much it's going to take to produce it, how much it's going to maintain it, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And you can also set where it shows the actual game map, so you can literally build it in the map of the game, or not in the game, so to build it on the map of the game, so when you actually come into the game, you get a better idea of how you want to build your base.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's all. That's definitely going to help out a lot. I'm more likely going to get back on tonight.
Again, oh, and with Foxhole Planner, you can actually, sorry, not Foxhole, Foxhole Stats, you can actually click on the map is interactable. There are some tools in there, like a ruler. You can use that ruler to get your distance and azimuth for artillery or ranges or anything like that. So you can use that website for whenever you do spotting for artillery.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to learn. I'll say that.
There's a lot more stuff that goes in the background that you're not even aware of, too.
Oh, I can only imagine. Well, I'm probably going to call it there. I got some stuff I got to do, but I'll definitely be back on tonight. What time zone you in?
Central Standard Time in America.
Okay, alright. I'm Eastern in America.
Yeah, I'll probably be back on. It depends what my regiment is. It's getting near the late of the week, so we're scrambling to do our last bit of production for our next major operation on Saturday.
Okay, alright. I'll be back on tonight for me, so if I happen to see you in, I'll just jump in with you.
Alright, sounds good. Like I said, you've seen a lot of our 82D tags running around, so this is this is our operation area, these regions here. So yeah, if you're around here, you're probably most definitely seen me at some.
Alright, yeah, perfect, man. Hey, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you showing me and appreciate you giving me all those subs.
Oh, that's no problem at all. I enjoy doing this because now that you know, you're eventually going to teach someone else. And the more you know, the better chance of success we have at winning this war.
Oh, yeah, yeah. How long does the war usually go on for?
On average, about 40 days, real life time.
That's awesome.
This war might be a little bit shorter because we're about to get a minor update in a couple of weeks, so just kind of bear that in mind.
All right, yeah, that's no problem. Yep, I'll jump back on tonight if I see. I'll join up with you, and we'll go see if we can go kill some people.
Yep. If you got any questions, just hit me up in Discord too.
All right, well, do, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem at all. Good luck out there.
Yep, thanks. I'll see you later. All right, well, seems like a lot of people in this game are pretty good, so I'm gonna call it there. We got a 3-hour stream. We did really good. Thank you again for all those subs. I really do appreciate that. And Manson, thanks for stopping out, giving me some pointers too. Hopefully I go back on. Yeah. Hopefully I get back on tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna stream, but I'm definitely gonna be playing this a lot more. So, all right, take care, everyone. Take care, Emo. Take care, Manson. I'll see everyone again. Later.